Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here then welcome to my channel. Today's video is my second episode in Shop My Stash series. I've already done one, I'll link it right over here. But if you're new to this video concept, then basically I'm going to pull out certain new, certain old products from my stash. It's going to be a mixture of high-end, affordable, everything, and I'm going to create a look using all of it so that you can understand what is something that you would want to pick for yourself and what is something that you can pass. You don't want it in your collection. I think it's a really nice way of two things. Firstly, to showcase you a really pretty look. Secondly, of course, to show you all the products in action. This is the look that I came up with today. I'm in love with this. It's so pretty. Perfect for any nighttime party slash occasions, and it's full glam, by the way. I just wanted to do something different, something very full glam. I'm loving it. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's continue watching. Let's get started. For sunscreen, I'll be using the Aqualogica Glowy plus Dewy sunscreen. Now that I've started to use Epi Duo, which is adaptogene plus benzoyl peroxide, I no more have to worry so much about using a physical sunscreen. Earlier, when I was not on Epi Duo, a physical sunscreen would generally clog my T-zone, but not anymore. So that's a good thing, because I really like how this applies and how hydrating this is. But I had to give any sort of physical sunscreen a rest, and I was only using chemical or like a hybrid sunscreen. So yeah, I'm happy that I can go back to this now. Clearly my skin is not doing so well, as you can see. It has recovered a lot, I will say that, but I have two pimple right here, which is not flat but it's also not active, so I'm planning on using a pimple patch. It's from this brand Some by Me. This was my first purchase from this brand. Bought this from Beauty Barn. I was shopping a few other things. Well, actually I was shopping Soomjung from them, and I spotted this and randomly picked it up, and then I started to have all of these pimples. So this has come in really handy. Let's move on to primer now. I'm going to use Essence Prime plus Studio Hydrating plus Skin Refreshing Primer. It says 24-hour hydration, coconut water and hyaluronic acid. Now I've used it twice, and I'm very neutral about it. I don't see like a huge difference. Yes, it's slightly hydrating, but I like the Maybelline Dewy primer way better than this one for sure. But then again, it's not so bad that, you know, I cannot use it at all. So I'm gonna give it some love and try and use this from time to time. Completely forgot, but for lip balm I've used the N Berry Balm, and I've just topped it off with a little bit of lipstick. For eyebrows, I want to switch up things because I know I've been using the Makeup Revolution Ombre Brow Duo, and sadly it's not available, and everybody asks me link and I'm unable to provide one. So today instead I'll be going ahead with the Face Shop one. This is called their, I'm not sure what this is called. This just says Designing Eyebrow Pencil. So I've already soaped my brow with the Makeup Revolution Soap Brow again, and I will just fill it in with this. Okay, not bad. This eyebrow pencil is actually really good. Like, I like how the formula is not too creamy nor too waxy, and also the color is quite nice. I think I was able to achieve like a very defined eyebrow look with this, so I'm really happy with that, and I think I will be using that more often from now. But let's continue with our base makeup. For my base today, I'll be using a combination of these two: the Insight High Coverage Foundation. This is in the shade LN10, and my MAC foundation in NC35, only because the shade LN10 in Insight does not match me so well. So I'm gonna mix the two. I think I should have a good match. So I think I should give you guys a life update because I'm filming after so long and there's so many things going on all at the same time. For starters, my office is reopening in July, so I've been doing a lot of shopping. Will this match? I think it will. Let's go ahead. I've been doing a lot of shopping, so let me know if you guys would want to see a clothing haul. Well, I've shopped footwear as well, so just let me know if you guys are interested in clothing slash basically any fashion haul that I can do. Secondly, I think after my proposal video, I have just not updated you guys on what's with wedding dates, when is it happening. I will though, I will for sure. I'm not doing that right now because I'm just doing all these like intense makeup focused video and I don't know where to include this sort of information in that. I'm gonna blend this with my RT200 brush. So yeah, I will do that very soon. Maybe I should film like a chit chat video and I should update you guys. I think this is slightly lighter. Actually, this is way lighter, but that's okay. I think I should be able to make this work. This is such an awful match. This shade is clearly looking too bad, so I think I'm gonna use my MAC on top of this. Hopefully it all comes together. I think that looks much better now. I'm going to skip concealer at least for now because my under eyes are extremely concealed. I don't think adding a new layer of concealer is going to do much, so I'm gonna keep it on hold for now. Maybe once I'm done with my eye makeup and I feel the necessity to, then I will. But let's go ahead with contour, blush and everything. So for my contour, I'm going to use my Kiko Milano Sculpting Touch Creamy Stick Contour. I absolutely love this because of how natural this can look. I feel like I have developed like this special bond with this particular product. I only wish I could get this in a darker color. I definitely want something which is slightly darker, but that's okay because it still looks nice and I'm always able to add darkness with some other product. So yeah, this one again, the only problem is it's very rarely in stock and it's easy to blend. Like look at that, it's done. I'm able to blend this in seconds. It's another thing that I love about this. There we have it. It's blended, all ready to go. For my blush today, I'll be using this one, the Ilana Dream Blush. Yep, this is in the shade Galaxy Plum. Now this one is not my favorite consistency. Yes, it's a unique consistency for sure. It's a gel consistency and I don't have anything like this in my collection, but I can only blend this a certain way and that's not my favorite part about this. So I generally never ever reach out to this, but I love the shade so much. Like it's a nice magenta color which blends and looks quite like a pinkish color once blended, so I like that. And I'm very torn about this product honestly. So I'll be using this brush. This is the RT014 from their Cashmere collection. I'm gonna make this all look seamless with my foundation brush on top with no product of course. And it's a good thing that I've not applied my concealer because once I do, I think this will all come together, this area at least. I don't think I can blend this any further, so to salvage the situation, I'll be using these two concealers. I was going to skip concealer like I said before, but I'll have to because now it really looks like my cheek is, something is wrong with my cheek. So I'm using the K-Beauty concealer in the shade medium and e.l.f. concealer in the shade light peach. Now to set everything in place, I'll be using the K-Beauty loose setting powder. I like using a loose powder when I'm doing a more full coverage look like I've done today. I think it really sets your base, otherwise it can crease and does not look really nice with a light setting for sure. And that's why I like using my setting compacts. on light coverage days. I think that really does the job. You don't need like a heavy layer of powder, but this one is quite nice. It does not look heavy or cakey, but anything over applied can look heavy or cakey. So remember, always less is more. If you think that it's less, you can go on and add more, but adding more from the beginning can be really difficult to you know, adjust and customize for sure, and that's something I've learned the hard way. When I started off with makeup, I used to over apply everything. I'm telling you, everything. But now that my skin is dry, I'm not 20 anymore. I have to be careful with every layer of makeup that I'm applying. I have to make sure I'm not overdoing it. So yeah, see how nicely it sets the makeup, especially like heavy duty concealers, full coverage concealers. It sets it really beautifully. Whatever is left, I'm just taking this all over my face. For bronzer, I'll be using the Glowish bronzer. This is in the shade Tan Light. I at this point have so many bronzers that I don't know, I just cannot pick a favorite, and I promise the bronzer video is coming soon. I just have to, you know, sit and decide which one performs the best, because I have so many that are performing equally well, like I just mentioned. So it's a little challenging for me, but that video is coming soon. Also, I'm using this with a brush from Verified 01. Alright, let's go ahead with eye makeup now. So today I want to use my Revolution Pro New Neutrals Luxe Shadow Palette. This is one of my most used palettes for sure. It covers your casual makeup plus your party makeup really well. I've used a lot of these shades. I have dents in a lot of these shades. This one right here, Jazz It Up, is one of my favorites. This one, Rumor, is again one of my favorites. But just keep in mind that this does not really cater to somebody who only loves warm shadows and warm looks. This is more so like a cool tone palette, but it does have few warm shades. Actually, there's only one, no, actually there's two warm shades, Magic and Zoned. So that's all the warmthness that you're going to get from this palette, but it's really pretty. Also, I want to use like a single shadow maybe later on. So let's just get started. I'm going to pick up the shade Delight first and dust it all over my lids. I'm now going to pick up the shade Glamour and the shade Whisper to get that perfect crease color. I think these two shades will create the perfect crease color because this is cool tone, this is slightly warm tone. Dusting off the excess, and I am not taking this all over my crease. Today I want to do more of a defined look. That's what I have in mind. Let's see how that goes. So I'm not like dusting this very sloppily. I'm taking it from the very outer corner and I'm going to build it up intensity wise. So as you can see, I'm trying to build up the color over here first in short circular motions, and then whatever is left on the brush, I'll be taking that on the rest of my crease. Again, very strategically placing it. I'm not trying to apply sloppily because I want to do like a very nice detailed eye look today. Alright, love it so far. I'm going to next take the shade Majestic, and now I'm going to define my socket even further. So I'm not going to do this again because that will very sloppily apply that. I'm going to start again from the outer corner and in very short strokes I'm going to focus that first on the outer corner like I said, and then whatever is left, that is going to come on the inner corner. By the way, these red brushes are from Bailey from Amazon. Now I'm going to cut the crease, but before I do, I'm just thinking, should I deepen it up even further? But maybe not. I'm just okay with it. Like I said, I want to do like a very glamorous eye makeup look, so I'm going to cut my crease ever so slightly. Actually, I'm planning to do that ever so slightly, but you never know. I always get carried away when I'm doing this. So let's see. I'm going to use a now, with the help of this Eye Magic pigment glitter, I'll use this on top because I really want to use this loose foil pigment from Swiss Beauty, and let's see how that goes, because all of these I buy for sure but very rarely use, and I want to incorporate in my makeup. I have enough on the cap, so I'll be using the same. I'm excited. Let's see how that goes. So I'm going to stop here and add these lashes, do the other eye and come back. I'm not sure if I want to add any liner of any sort at the moment. Maybe I can decide that once my lashes are added. But so far I'm really liking it. I'll finish all of this and I'll be right back. Back after completing both eyes. I absolutely love how this has turned out. I am awestruck. Like, it looks even prettier in person. I don't know how much you're able to see that on camera, but it's supremely pretty. For lips, I used K-Beauty's lip liner in the shade Hype, and then Mamaearth's lip crayon in the shade Carnation Nude. I think this lip combination ties really well with what's on my crease and also with my blush color. Absolutely love how this turned out. I'm definitely checking out I'm definitely checking out some more loose pigments from Swiss Beauty. This in itself is really incredible, and I think it ties so beautifully with what's on my crease. It's not too warm where it's clashing, but it's warm enough where it's going very well with my crease color. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, then please give this video a big thumbs up. You can subscribe to the channel. You can click on the bell notification right next to it. You can follow me on Insta right over here. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.